Alright, this week we got Tennessee Tornadoes, which is Dylan up against I Am Legend and Chris.
Hang on. Before you go any further, why don't you tell everybody the story about when that cat bit you on the penis?
Well, I don't entirely remember the story to its full extent.
It happened to you? You think you remember?
I just remember beating it, and the cat
What were you watching?
I think I was watching... I wasn't watching Sports Center. You said I was watching... I don't know.
Yeah, you said you were watching...
I want the story. This is the truth.
Okay, I might have been watching some porn,
It
but...
was Aaron Andrews.
But Aaron Andrews was on the big screen. But I just had just a heat of the moment.
It's Doris Burke who it was.
Whatever. No, I think it was Aaron Andrews.
I think it was...
I had to rub one out. But anyways, the cat was really enticed by my hand motions. I was going so fast. So the cat jumps up and tries to claw at my large penis. And that's pretty much the story.
Oh... Now what? Now who you think? Now break down this matchup.
All right,
we ain't here.
We've got.
You masturbate.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any masturbation stories, you faggot. Now we got Peyton Manning versus Aaron Rodgers. I think that's fair and easy to say that it's a wash. I know you hate that term, Chris, but those guys are pretty freaking close. Rodgers is the number 2 fantasy quarterback, and Manning is the number 4 fantasy quarterback. Manning has got 21.6 points right now, which is a solid performance, and we still got the whole fourth quarter to go. Now, the running backs, this is where Chris has a monster advantage, is he's got Marshawn Lynch and Steven Jackson versus Rainey and Sankey. Got to go with Chris on that one by and large. Now, at the wide receiver position, Dylan's got Edelman and Nelson versus Roddy White and Vincent Jackson. Both of those guys are outside the top 25 at wide receiver on Chris's side. And Jordy Nelson is the number 2 fantasy receiver and has been an absolute beast this year. White power.
White power.
And then
I can't believe Chris's team is undefeated.
Looking at it, you wouldn't think that, but
he's got the team is like duty.
He's got the easiest front-loaded schedule you can have, man.
I know he hates that, but
he loves it when the truth gets pointed out.
Now, at the tight end spot,
He had played my schedule. He'd have lost like 3 games by now.
We got Martellus Bennett and Charles Clay. Bennett's an advantage there. He's been in kind of a slump ever since Marshall came back because he's losing out on red zone targets, but maybe he bounces back and gets in the end zone. And then Dylan in the flex, T.Y. Hilton has become an absolute stud. High volume receiver getting like 6 or 7 catches a game.
No, Dylan, you cannot have Hillman for Hilton.
And then Chris has got Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams has been pretty solid here lately, averaging about 7 points per game. But his reception total is not that great. Now, 2 games back, he had 1 catch and got a touchdown, got 7 points. Then the last game, game before last, he had like 80 yards, 8 points. And then this last game, only had 1 catch, and it happened to be a touchdown. So, like, if that touchdown doesn't come, it's going to look bad. So, I really don't like that, especially going up. Well, I mean, the Jets is a good matchup, but got to go with Hilton there. It's just a huge advantage. Defenses, Chiefs and Browns. Browns are going up against Oakland. I like the Browns defense a little bit better there. And then the kickers, who cares? I'm actually going to go with, that's pretty close, but
I'm going with Dylan.
I'm going to go with
Dylan.
I hope Dylan wins. I hope so eventually loses, but really I do think Chris might pull this one out. I think he moves on to 8 now. I hate to say it, but it looks that way.
Even though Dylan's considerably beaten about 15 points.
Get off of Chris's dick. Pick against him.
I'd hate to. Nah, I'm going to go ahead and pick Chris.
All right.
I'm going to say he wins by 2 points.
2 points.
2 points.